What's up, everybody? It's Joe Miller from the Dirty Burfield, and today I am going to be unpacking one of these cheap Chinese diesel heaters. This one is from Vivor. I think they're all pretty much the same from what I've read online, but what I was curious about was whether or not I could open this up and get it running immediately. This is going to potentially be our heating solution on our road trip that we're going to go to, because we do want to go to some places that are pretty cold. It does take up quite a bit of space, so it may or may not be a solution. But I have other uses for it for sure in my truck. To set up a heating solution when I build my overlanding box at some point, which won't be for a while, but this will get put to good use no matter what. So let's get into it and see what this looks like. And I'm gonna just let this roll so that you're doing it with me. Can it be used out of the box? I'm suspecting no. Here are the clips. My sweet intake and my awesome muffler. And the user manual. Let's not crush the duct. All right. Now, I am told that this remote is trash and doesn't really work. So I actually thought I bought the one with no remote. Maybe it's just mandatory now. But there we go. Okay. Should we pull out the manual first? It's got two connectors back here. And what I'm going to run this off of is I have a booster pack that I keep in my vehicle. And it's a 19 watt hour AGM battery inside of it. So we'll see, that should run it. We'll see. I just finished charging it. Okay, introduction, application, fields, and purpose of heater, installation, and safety instructions. All right. Installation. Fasten the heater on the bottom of vehicle with 4 screws. Yeah, okay. How are you going to put it together if I screw it down immediately? Installation of combustion, air duct, and exhausting device. Guiding device of combustion air. The installation components contain a flexible combustion hose. Okay, let's tip this over. Oh, let's open it up and see if I have this green hose or not. The dreaded green hose that everyone says you have to replace immediately. Oh, really? Oh, it's clamps on either side. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use it with the case. Let's see how it does come out without taking the lid off. All right. There it is. I do not have green line. Here's the fuel pump back here. I'm sure you can see this. So this whole thing comes apart. And you really just have this unit, the fuel tank, And look at that. This is just kind of loose hanging around in here. What is that back there? Oh, that's the to the monitor. So here's the fuel pump. Everything's all screwed together. We'll see. I'm actually super curious to see if we can just run this. This is the noisy fuel pump. All right, I'm actually pretty excited to just get this going. Okay, I have not read, I've watched some YouTube videos, but I haven't read anything. Okay, voltage here 12 volts, and it says 40 watts, and I got the 8 kilowatt heater, and it just says product name car parking heater. All right, hey, that's not bad. I'm actually pretty excited about that. Really, we just gotta, let's put this back on, and then let's connect the exhaust pipe. All right. That side. Yeah, there's no wonder this thing rattles a whole bunch. I think some foam tape, if this thing is making all kinds of vibrating noises. But yeah, this is essentially just a shell that holds all the components together. So let's see if, I was always curious after watching these videos to see if the ports are labeled, which they're not. That's what I was curious about. And I assume, let's hope that the line in for the heat chamber, whatever it's called, is not the one that's, I'm assuming that the exhaust here is going to be this one that's away from where the line goes. So we have the air inlet. Oh, I don't know. There's only this. Maybe I should have watched the video. Is there no side? Is that low enough? Is that what people do? There's a little bit of a bend in it. It'd be nice if there's another hole on this side. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Let's see what it says. Let's read the instructions. Okay, I want to know which one is the inlet and which one is the exhaust. I'm assuming it's that one. Very interesting. Okay, well, here, let's open this up one more time. The nice thing is it's super easy to access. That is not hard at all. Like there's no screws or anything required. I would like this tank to be mounted. Let's see if there's a way for me to tell which is the exhaust. I have no clue. Let's see, it's got to show us somewhere in here. It says to keep. So this is even mounted on an angle. It says to mount it on an angle between 15 and 35 degrees. So that's nice that they kind of did that. And on some of the reviews, I read that you want it kind of floating. And I'm actually really curious to see, because they put this foam strap around it and it is floating. I'm actually really curious to see how loud this pump is. These pictures are so bad. Okay, so the exhaust is the front. And that's some kind of cap on the back. Yeah, there we go. And that's the wire that comes out that goes to the fuel pump or power or somewhere. But that matches. Okay, we're good. 7, exhaust pipe. And 8, combustion air duct in the back. Okay, we're good. So let's get this all set up again. Very interesting. It's nice that it comes in this little case. All right. So let's do this so you guys can see. So the front. Yeah. So I'm actually going to run this. Oh, this is really interesting. Because how? That goes right by. I feel like there should be a 90 on here. There's not. Like, I don't even think that. This is all thundered too. All right. Well, oh, you know what? That actually does look like it would fit out the side. So let's do that because we can. Oh, that's on there decent. So let's go get our little wrench. This is an 8 mil. My Ulsa Tools gear wrench. Oh, it's way smaller than that. Oh, you know what? Look at this. It even has this. I wonder if that's exactly what this is for. That's kind of convenient. That, I'm actually really impressed. I do believe that is exactly what that is for. This little slot. That's impressive. Thanks, China. Okay, nice and snug. That's not going anywhere. Now, question is, can this even, how, can that go out there like that? Will it sit flat like that? No. So it's definitely going to sit on blocks, which is fine. Let's get this. I kind of want to try it with and without this muffler on it. This sweet thing. Got some kind of bracket. Man, this thing sounds terrible. Well, let's see if that works. We got it, so let's use it. This is a little collapsed. So just want to open it up a little bit. This thing is so beat up. There we go. Just wondering if I even have anything to put this on. Actually, let's at least make it flat. Okay, there's that. Now we have our fresh air. Let's expand this out. And this one goes in here. And then I guess this kind of shields the fuel line. Go. Again, this sweet slot. There's our fresh air. Now, what it looks... Oh, no, I do have a clamp. I was going to say, I don't think I have a clamp. For the fresh air filter, but I do. All right. I cut myself somewhere on something. I think it was on this. All right. Does this come with any, like, honestly, there's no foam or anything in here. There's absolutely no, this is, stick some foam in there so you actually get some kind of filtering. Okay. Now, I bet there's some kind of mount. I bet there's some kind of mount. Those are self-tapping screws. And these things, I've got all these self-tapping screws. So that might be for mounting somewhere. That might be a ground. Yeah, I think I would just put this somewhere here. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Oh, I got a little twist tie. 1 second. I just bought an extension cord. Wait, I'm just gonna twist tie this up over here. Okay, so not everything right out of the box, but pretty well. Let's do it over here on this side. Now I can keep it out of the way of the electrical. All right. So I just twist tied that. I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put it on some blocks and I'm gonna mount it over here, so that I don't die from carbon monoxide poisoning if it runs. So let's give this a shot. Let's move this over here. We're gonna move this. What blocks can I put it on? Something nice and flammable, like these. Diesel. Okay, let's hope that everything. Remember, the test here is to see if we can just run this right away without it leaking everywhere. I haven't tightened anything. I probably should have. I had a quick glance at it. It looked like everything was tight enough. I don't know how much this tank holds. I got 5 liters in this thing. Oh, I think it's gonna be pretty close. It's kind of nice if I got 5 liters even. Yes, that's actually great. I feel like I should have just double checked everything. Like that would have been the smart thing to do. All right. All right, let's go to operation. Fuel filling. You shall infill the oil circuit via the fuel oil infilling function when you have installed heater host, oil circuit, and electric circuit. Otherwise, the heater is likely to fail to be started due to the fuel oil absence in the oil circuit. Okay, so how do I do that? You shall pay continuous attention to the fuel oil's position in the oil circuit during the refueling period of fuel oil. When the fuel oil has approached the heater oil inlet for 10 centimeters, please turn off the rocker switch. I have no idea what this rocker switch is. I'm assuming this is the rocker switch. So up and down. So I might actually need to open this up just to make sure it gets primed properly. There's no switch on here. The fuel oil shall be refueled in the following way. Press the rocker switch for 8 times continuously at the following frequency after connecting the power line. Open it for 1 second and close it for 1 second. I wonder if, let's see. I think that means I'll turn it on and off until I can see fuel down at the bottom. Let's get some power on. Okay. Power on, power off. Doesn't make any beeping sounds. We do okay. One. Off. That's the fan. There's no beeping sounds. Okay, so that goes all the way through here. Has this glow plug thing. Okay, this is not primed. How do we do this? Which rocket? I might have to go YouTube. There's no beeping sound. Oh man, this thing is terrible. Pump oil volume setting. Press the up down keys to modify the minimum pump. Okay, description and setting of parameters. Press the set key. What's the set key? Man. Rotary knob panel instructions. Common digital panel. Let's see if there's another one. Here we go. LCD panel. That's better. LCD panel. Okay, manual fuel filling description. Under the non-setting status, first press and hold the down arrow key and then press the OK key simultaneously to enter the manual oil pumping interface. Press and hold the down arrow key and then press the OK key simultaneously. Down arrow key and the OK. That looks like I'm setting the clock. Okay, holding up and OK does nothing. Nothing. Hold down both of these. Oh, there we go. Okay, that sounded good. There we go. Okay. We just hold it down. It's going. Oh, all right. I see. Okay, so instructions are terrible. I had to push those two buttons. Let's see. It's heating up. Fan is on. Interesting that the fan goes. Let's let it do its thing. I can definitely hear the sound of something heating up. Okay, let's see. Oh, I hear it. Do I feel heat? I don't think I feel heat. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's the sound of heat. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit scary. Not really warm yet. That is an obscene amount of air blowing, though. Ah, here it goes. I'm not going to run this for too long because I do want a carbon monoxide detector in here. It's starting to get warm. That is too cool. There we go. Okay, so that took me an hour of reading sucking instructions. Wow, that is hot. Wow, that is actually incredible. That is very, very, very hot. I've heard that this remote doesn't work at all. Let's see. Up. Hey, that works. Down. And then I have on and off. Okay, let's see how far away it works from. So I have it on the, well, yeah, it's on 2 now. Man, that's cool. That is really cool. Okay, let's see. Oh, the screen is so. Yeah, it works from back here. Let's see. This is 20 feet away. That go. Yeah. Turn it down a couple. Go way back here. This is probably as far away as I would ever be from it. Should be on 3. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if like I'm in a tent and I'm pointing it at you. Should be on 1, I mean 2. Hey, hey, look at that. If I'm over here pointing at that direction. Yep. Hey, I don't know what people are talking about. My remote works awesome. I'm just gonna try to, like, if I'm in a tent, that's what I'm trying to figure out. This is outside. In my pocket. Yep, works in my pocket. This is my battery booster. I wonder how long that would run it. Yeah, that is working. It's great. Kind of has all that new heater smell coming off of it. Like I said, I'm gonna turn it off because I don't have my carbon monoxide detector. Probably fine. Why chance it? That is too cool. Let's see what happens when we max it out. 6. Oh man, that is hot. That is so cool. So no leaks. That was right out of the box. So for me, from Vivor, however you say that company, working great. The fan is so loud that I know people get really bothered by that clicking noise. I thought that was going to drive me nuts. But this thing is so loud, like the actual air, that the clicking doesn't bother me. But that'll be for another video. I'm going to bring this right down to the lowest setting, 1. And really, I don't see any reason why you couldn't just set this up outside, beside your vehicle. I'll make some kind of mount for the exhaust. Got to figure that out. Because I'm not going to hard mount this. I want this to be a portable unit. Maybe with a long cord that plugs into a cigarette lighter attachment, or maybe just get some Anderson plugs or some kind of sweet quick disconnect connected to my 100 amp hour battery. But that is too cool. Too cool. All right. The answer is yes. I can. It runs right out of the box without having to do anything. So for under 200 bucks, pretty cool. Pretty cool. And it's pumping out a lot of heat. Tempted to keep it going, but I'm gonna shut it down. Oh, let's see if my remote works. Off. Ooh, maybe that's the part that doesn't work. Off. Hold down off. There. It's off. Oh yeah, and what I did read is to not turn it off using the like, don't just cut power to it. Actually turn it off so that the fan can keep going, which I hear it doing because it gets really hot. But I don't know. This is exterior mounted. This is not warm to the touch at all. I mean, maybe once I put the panel on it, but this is not warm at all. And this isn't touching anywhere around where the hot air comes. So let's go back here and just test out turning it on again. So you have to hold down off. Just push once for on. No. Hold down on. Oh. Hold down on. Okay, so it looks like I can turn it off But I can't turn it on. All right. Oh, see, it says off. I think that's the fan that cools it down. Or maybe there's a time delay. Once you turn it off, it might have a cool down system. Let me see if I can turn it on again. Yeah, see, I can't even turn it on again right after I turn it off. I think it probably has some kind of cool down thing. Yeah, I'm not too sure what's doing now. Yeah, so I think it has some cool down function once you turn it off. All right, so that's something good to know. Can't just turn it off and on and off and on. Like, let it run and do its thing. So once it actually does turn off, let's see if we can get it start up again with the remote. That I think is just, there we go. There's the voltage. Now it's actually off. So let's go see if this turns it on. All right. Tap it once. Tapping once doesn't do anything. Hold down on. There we go. On. Okay, well, it's official. My remote works, which is awesome. This is super cool. For the price, I mean, maybe it'll all fall apart tomorrow, but so far, really, really great. All right, that's it. If you were with me that whole time, that's kind of the way I do my reviews. Is like I try not to cut so you can actually see what's going on, which is a real pain, I'm sure, to watch. But that is just how you get an uninterrupted kind of experience. That's what I like when I watch reviews. Is I don't want a whole bunch of cuts. I want to know what it actually is going to take. So uh, about an hour without really looking up anything online, and I had my fuel ready to go, my 12-volt power ready to go, and the instructions were terrible, but we figured it out. So that's what it looks like. Pretty excited to put this to use in the next year. Peace. Oh, link in the description, which helps me a lot. Like and subscribe. Bye.